Today we will learn lines of symmetry. In the previous video, we learned that a figure which is in equal balanced ratio is called a symmetric figure. The given figures are symmetrical figures. To understand this better, let's now know what is the line of symmetry. Let's understand this with an activity. Take a piece of paper. Using scissors, cut the shape of the English alphabet A from it. Can you tell whether this figure is symmetric or not? Think for a while. Absolutely correct. If we keep the left half of it on the right half, then they are seen to overlap each other perfectly. This shows that they are reflections of each other. Therefore, we can say that the letter A is a symmetric letter. Just think, if we fold A in such a way that the top half of it comes down to the bottom half, then shall we say that A is symmetric? Think for a while. Absolutely correct. This does not make A appear symmetrical. On the basis of both the conditions, we can say that the symmetry of the figure is apparent only when it is bent along a particular line, like the vertical line passing from the middle of A here. Such lines which divide the figure into two halves such that both the halves cover each other completely if folded through that line are called lines of symmetry or reflection symmetry. It is also known as reflection line. By looking at the example of A, we can say that it is a figure with just one line of symmetry. But there are some figures in which more than one lines of symmetry are present. Look at this figure. Is there any line of symmetry present here? Think for a while. Correct. Here we can see two lines of symmetry, and apart from these, no other lines could be detected. Some figures have more than two lines of symmetry also. Like, the symmetry in a square could be seen by folding it by these four lines. Hence, a square has four lines of symmetry. Similarly, let's look at some other figures of geometry and find their number of lines of symmetry. Symmetry in a rectangle could be seen by folding it through these two lines. Hence, a rectangle has two lines of symmetry. If we look at a rhombus, then its symmetry could be seen by folding it through these two lines, and hence it has two lines of symmetry. Similarly, three lines of symmetry could be seen in an equilateral triangle. But if we look at a circle, any line passing through its center is a line of symmetry. And since there are infinite number of lines which can pass through the center, hence a circle has infinite lines of symmetry. Now take 5 different figures and find out the number of lines of symmetry in them. Today we learned lines of symmetry. In the next video, we will look at some interesting examples based on this.